How is it with the volcano? Is it like safe, or is there something that I should know?
Well, I assume that it is.
According to yesterday's news, it looks like Blue Lagoon will resume its operation today on 6th of April. And so this is great news for all of you who are traveling to Iceland and are hoping to visit this place. However, this is all being done despite the risk of an air pollution in the area, which is coming from a still active volcano located only about 3 kilometers away. And that could potentially pose some health issues to everyone visiting the area. And so the question is it really a good idea to visit Blue Lagoon right now? And this is something that I'll try to answer in this video. But first of all, let's take a look at yesterday's article from local news. The Blue Lagoon will resume operations tomorrow at noon, even though the chief of police in Sudurnes has maintained that the current situation could be threatened by lava flow and gas pollution at Svartsengi. This was the conclusion after the meeting between Blue Lagoon and the police authorities at noon today. In a notice from the chief of police, it is said that there is a risk that air pollution could pose a health threat in the designated danger area and that there is a risk due to gas pollution. Which of course isn't really nothing new, because if you look at this map right here, where we can clearly see that Blue Lagoon lies in zone 1, in the orange zone, where hazard level is still considerable. And if we zoom in, we can see that the active eruptive vents are located just around here, about 3 kilometers away from the lagoon. And so if you look at the description of the zone 1, we can see that there is still a threat of lava flow and gas pollution. But what really seems to be the main concern right now is the air pollution, distribution of which directly depends on the wind direction. And so if you look at the gas distribution map from yesterday, we can clearly see that the gases were moving right across the Blue Lagoon, which means that in such a scenario they probably wouldn't be able to stay open. Another bad scenario would be if there is no wind whatsoever, which means that the gases can collect in valleys and lower elevated areas. And so really imagine that you are sitting at the pool and you are basically in the ground level, where the concentration of the gases can be the highest. And at this point you are really just sitting ducks there, and I don't really know if that's a good idea, because these gases can be quite dangerous. As the news stated, in the area high levels of SO2 or sulfur dioxide have been measured, and this pollution is considered very unhealthy, and most people are likely to experience symptoms in the respiratory system. The announcement states that it is important to stay indoors in such circumstances, close windows and turn off ventilation. And so there are obviously certain measures that Blue Lagoon will have to follow if they want to stay open and minimize the risk, and here is what they have to say in the official statement on their website. Experts carefully monitor air quality, and we have extended our network of gas sensors at and near the Blue Lagoon. Furthermore, there is a weather station at our facilities, since weather is the deciding factor when it comes to air quality. We can therefore gather relevant, real-time data in collaboration with authorities and experts to assess and monitor the situation, and can act accordingly if the need arises. We always prioritize the safety of our guests and staff, and are continuously improving our processes to make your visit more enjoyable. And so obviously they are doing their best, but I just think that it is very hard to say how much risk they are really taking. And of course I understand that they are a business and they are losing a ton of money by keeping their door closed, and of course they'll do whatever they can to stay open. And I also want to make very clear that I'm not saying that you as a tourist should or should not visit Blue Lagoon, and I'm just trying to help you better understand the whole situation and hoping that you can make up your own mind and decide whether or not this is really a safe and good idea. But if you want to know my personal opinion, then if I imagine the scenario where my family is visiting Iceland, for example, then there is probably no way that I would send them to Blue Lagoon, and that's probably all I have to say to that. But there is one more thing that I want to do, and that's to try to give them a call and see if I can find out more information.
Blue Lagoon, how can I help you?
Hello, this is Jan speaking. I just wanted to ask, is it true that you guys are open today?
Yes, we are reopening today at 12.
At 12 o'clock? Okay. So it's possible to make a reservation now and visit today?
Yes, after 12. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. How is it with the volcano? Is it like safe, or is there something that I should know?
Well, I assume that it is, since we were allowed to reopen. Everything in the area has been allowed to reopen. Everything in Grindavik has been allowed to reopen.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that everything is fine for now, at least.
Okay.
And yeah, hopefully it will remain this way.
Yeah. Hopefully, if I book the ticket and if you have to close, how does it work? Like, will I be refunded or?
Yeah, of course, a full refund.
Okay, perfect. Same if there is any like potential like evacuation and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you so much. Is there anything else that I should know regarding that, or?
No, I know that they have been placed. Not sure how you call them. If you call them gas pollution detectors. Have been installed. I think 40 of them in the area. So everything seems to be.
Yeah, what was it? Gas detectors?
Yes, gas detectors.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's 40 of them that have been placed.
Right.
Installed in the area just to track,
Yeah. Understand. So if I arrive on the place, the staff can probably give me maybe more information.
The information, absolutely. I hope so.
Okay. Yeah. For sure. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you for your help. Have a nice day.
Of course, no problem. You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. All right. So there we have it. I mean, I really hope that this will help to clarify the whole situation, and you can sort of make your own mind. I mean, if it was up to me and I really wanted to visit Blue Lagoon, then, I mean, like me personally, I would probably be willing to take a risk and go there. But again, if I was to like go with my family or send someone there, I don't really think that I would do that. Like I'm willing to put myself in risk, but probably not other people. So it's just really hard to say. Like, I really want to believe that they have things under control and that they know what they are doing. They have all these evacuation plans and stuff like that in place. So hopefully everything should be all right. But still, if you are unsure, then you don't really have to be worried, because there are plenty of other places and lagoons in Iceland that you can visit, and you can probably visit Blue Lagoon some other day in the future. And so yeah, with that, I wish you a great day, have a beautiful trip in Iceland, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.